Hello everybody. I have opened the group, Facebook group, Financial Freedom and Social Currency. So I will explain you why I have opened this group basically. I will talk basically in English because majority of the persons who are means in the friend list, they belong to that category. So I will not talk in any local language. I will talk in English only. So, what is financial freedom and social currency? So, if you just look back in your childhood or in your basic standard education, you will find that you are very much aware of the fact that there are four quadrants in mathematics, that is all sine, tan, cos. But how many of you know the fact that in our life also that same four quadrant belongs to? So this is a part of the financial education. So this was never taught in our school days. So we always learned all sine, tan, cos, but not EBSI. What is EBSI? That E, B, S and I, these are the four quadrants. If you just place those in the order from B, E, S and I, it will come to same as all sine, tan, cos. Now what is E? E is basically the employee mindset, and 80 to 85% people belong to that category. That is, their mindset is employee mindset, mediocre mindset, and they prefer to do that 9 to 5 job. And the next quadrant belongs to S quadrant. So S basically belongs to the solopreneurs like doctors, lawyers, like that. And the B is for the business owner, and I is for the investor. So if you just look at these critically, whoever may be the people, wherever he may belong to, either he is in US or UK or Canada or in India, so each people can be categorized into these four categories, either E, S or B and I. And mostly you will find in E and S category. There is very less in B and I category, because that is a mindset problem. So from the very beginning in our school days, we were taught just to read the books that will give us just some domain knowledge, but not the financial knowledge. That is the thing. So how you can get your financial freedom? In that case, you have to shift your quadrant. That is the only way. So whether you are in E quadrant or S quadrant, you have to first go to the B quadrant, and then you can shift to the I quadrant. But the mentality is like that, that B quadrant people are very rich, means they are business owners, they have lots of money, and that's why they are there. But this is not the fact. If you just look at the history of all the business owners, you can find out that it is not about the money, it is their intention, willpower, value, their own SWOT analysis, their own determination that have led them to that B quadrant. So it does not make money, it does not take money to make money. So this is a totally wrong concept, and in nowadays in the digital domain, this is the era where you can leverage the digital media and the social media so much that you can think that this is not just social media, it is social currency. If you can leverage that media, you can earn a lot from that social media. But for that thing, you have to be a producer of social media, but most of the people are consumer of social media. So try to enhance your skills in 21st century. There are lots of skills that I will slowly come to you in the next episode or in the next video. What are the key 21st century skills that will require that can easily shift you from the E quadrant or S quadrant to the B quadrant, and then you can invest a lot in the various sectors, and mostly the business owners and the investors are interrelated. I hope I could explain you, and the thing that I have learned this by studying various books, and one of the famous books, that is Cash Flow Quadrant. If you can read that one, so you will come to know. So okay, today is for this much. Thank you. Bye bye.